Hi, this is Jim Feist in Las Vegas. I've got a free pick coming up on the Nebraska-Ohio State game Saturday. First, 3 weeks ago I told you about my AFC game of the month. It cashed with the Dolphins on Sunday, a straight-up winner over Buffalo. Last Saturday I told you about my Big Ten game of the month. It cashed with Penn State, 41-14. This weekend I have my NFC game of the year going on Sunday for $30 on Vegas Sportsmasters. That's right, VegasSportsmasters.com. But you can get it for $5 by calling 888-777-4155 and use the code words Jim's Game of the Year. That's 888-777-4155, Jim's Game of the Year. Sunday, Game of the Year, NFC, $30. It's only $5 at 888-777-4155. Now, the free pick, Miami and Virginia, college game, high total. Pair of struggling offenses. Virginia 19-7 under in ACC games. Play Miami, Virginia under the total. Now stay tuned as Dave Cokin and I break down the college football weekend on Proline.
All right, so we started putting poll questions up on our social media. And
I love this question.
This was a good one. We don't actually come up with these questions ourselves. We let somebody on the staff do it because they come up with better questions. And this was a good one. Will the Cleveland Browns run the table the wrong way and go 0-16? The last time this happened, 2008. Is it already 2008? It's already 8 years ago that happened with the Lions.
You know, the Lions, yeah, they were pathetic.
I can't believe it's 8 years already. Man, it's starting to fly by. Anyway.
We've been doing this a long time, Dave.
Yes, we have some results on this question.
Yeah, we do. I think 58% of our audience said no, they do not believe the Browns will go winless this season. My analysis is, unfortunately, guys, you're wrong. They will not win a game. I'm going to tell you something. Okay, let's start being serious here. This is the organization that the owner got the advice from a homeless man on the street to draft Johnny Manziel, who happens to be the only quarterback that's won a game for them in a long time.
I didn't know Skip Bayless was a homeless man on the street.
Him too. Now, they also went out of their way to avoid Carson Wentz.
Oh.
This is a good organization. This place, then they go out and get RG3. How many stories can I tell you? And it's been about, 60 years since the last time they did it?
It never ends, by the way, because the Patriots basically wanted to get rid of a guy.
And they took him.
So the Browns took him.
Yeah, it's like
here's a third-round pick.
It's like the old commercial. Remember the old commercial with the kid with the food? Mikey likes it. Give it to the Browns. No, their team. They started out the season. I think they had 17 rookies on the squad. An expansion team would have had less rookies, more guys with experience. This is a pathetic team. Now, I will tell you this: they did try hard in many of their games, but they have played 6 starting quarterbacks in this season already. 6. They're 0-9. They're going 0-16. That's my vote.
And we want to thank everybody for participating in this week's poll question and remind you that we'll have a new Proline poll question every Monday morning on our respective social media networks, and the results will be announced right here on the show.
And if you'd like to send us a suggestion for Proline poll questions, somehow that's tough to say. And any other questions you may have, just send us a message on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, or YouTube, and I'll get right back to you.
All right, so let's talk some college football and 2 teams that do not have to worry about going winless, and that would be USC and Washington. The Huskies have now moved in to the top 4 as far as the playoff rankings are concerned. A&M, we made this point last week that A&M, very good football team, but really shouldn't have been in there. And I guess, I don't know, maybe that put too much pressure on them.
They heard you.
Said that.
They heard you. They put the pressure on.
Yeah, they lost their quarterback for the year, too. That's a tough break for Kevin Sumlin's team. But Washington now has their rightful spot in the top 4. Now they've got to play well enough to preserve it. Well, this is the big challenge game so far for Washington. They got another one coming up. I mean, that Apple Cup game with Washington State is not going to be a cinch this year by any means. But first, the Huskies have to worry about USC. And since the Trojans made the quarterback change, they've been a much better football team, no question about it. So I give the coach credit for having the stones to make that change. It probably saved the season. This is tough because USC's a quality football team, and you don't like laying up a lot of points to a quality football team, but Seattle's going to be insane this weekend for this game. And Peterson, we know from his days in Boise, And now he's got the horses at Washington. He's really good when it counts.
I think they call Washington UW.
Yes.
Yes.
UW.
Do you know why?
Well, because it's a U and a W, and the W would be short for, or W would be short for W, I assume.
Anyway, folks.
Is that right?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I thought maybe you knew.
I don't know. No.
Here's what
I've been there, but I never asked anybody.
I've been there.
while I was there.
I've been there many times.
Yes.
It's. I spent a lot of time in Washington.
I love Bainbridge. Bainbridge
Oh
Island.
yeah, the little island. You take the
Beautiful.
little ship
Yes,
over, and
terrific.
It's a great little island.
Wonderful
It's a great spot up there. And Vancouver, Canada. It's a wonderful spot. The Washington, not Washington State.
No.
They have a lot of pressure on them. They just made it into the dance. They have their own Final Four dance now, so they're there if they can hold on. Like you said, Texas A&M fell out, and I think they should have fallen out. Losing the quarterback was a loss. Of course, that was terrible. But USC, as they changed the quarterback, they've changed the momentum. I can't believe the line on this game. This is too many points for a team with the quality of USC. Yeah, Washington's the better team right now, or they have been for the whole season. But at this point in time, you don't take a 7-point game. It's already driven up to 9. Where's it going? Is it going to 10? If this thing stays at these numbers, I'm going to be looking for the dog. I think there's too much quality and the pressure. I know USC wants to go to a bowl game, all that, but that's different kind of pressure than playing for the championship. Washington has the pressure. They're the last one in at this moment to go there. This is a lot of pressure for a team like this. You're talking about kids and laying 2 scores to
That's
USC. That's too much. I'm on the dog.
Now, if you want to ask us any Las Vegas type sports wagering question, go to ProlineTV.com, ask the question, whatever you want. It doesn't cost anything. And speaking of not costing anything, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Do it right now to get 7 days of action free.